Thought it'd be a fun one. Really test out this defense. See if we can slow down this high-powered Panthers offense. Gonna have to figure things out because the next 3 games are gonna be rough, dude. Panthers putting up 40, Wake Forest. And Miami. So 3 coaches for sure that are gonna put up some points. We'll have our hands full. But it'd be boring if it wasn't like this. And we played I played against Penguin, pretty good defensive guy, so now we go to the other end of the spectrum. We had a defensive game against Georgia too. Got to protect the ball and got to find a way to create turnovers. The normal MO for winning a football game. Win the turnover battle. Convert on 3rd down, get off the field on 3rd down. Then just a couple of big plays here and there. Yeah, nothing super exciting, unfortunately. I'm a boring guy. My controller's charged, right? Yeah. Don't need that surprise. I had, I had it die in the middle of the game before. I'm like, no. I was on defense and it sucked. It was during no huddle too. Good laugh though. Oh, you man, they are putting out that VTO. They want people not to come to work now. Not taking it though. We already talked about that. Yeah, let's put out VTO for 8:55. A night game in Tallahassee? Sure, why not? Since you recommended, I'll do it. I forgot if it's 7 or 8 minute quarters. I had to think for a second. And then tomorrow I play. Did I not just add him? Did I not just add him? I might have to quit out of the game. So it's not showing him. Well, while we're doing this, and go ahead and tag these streams. Yeah, I wasn't showing them. See if I can have a good game. If not, well, that game against Miami is gonna be really stressful. It's not showing them on here. I said we were friends. Going crazy? I could have swore I just added him. No, I'm tired. I'm not that tired. That's so weird. Oh yeah, like there's the name right there. But it's not showing him on. What is? That's so weird. So weird. Jokers, gotta win. I saw, dude, 25-point win, put up 50 against G-Tech. They're in the same boat, just when I get the gameplay, you know? What's up, guys? I didn't even see, sorry. I didn't even realize chat. I had chat open, my bad. Right now, I gotta watch out for this game letting us connect at this point. I'll see I'm on my friends list. There we go. I'm gonna need this crowd to get loud though. Against Wake Forest and against Pitt, I'm gonna need this crowd to be loud, especially against Wake Forest. No hot routes. Like my friend likes to call it the Etch-a-Sketch offense. Oh, I'm gonna need this crowd to be loud. All right, there we go. And Vic will get a pod this week. Things are back to normal now. I'll get something. I'll get an outline. Start working on an outline probably tomorrow at work.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
All right, which Tommy are we going to see? The Tommy against Virginia or the Tommy against Iowa State?
The Seminoles will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone.
I mean, I'd settle for that too, not even gonna lie.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
To the air. It's Holstein. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run the option. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game. The offense does a really good job getting into the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Finds the tight end. And the Panthers heading They'll try to throw for it. Grab near the mark.
I didn't know we were allowed to run no
There he
huddle
goes.
whenever. That's cool.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move
He
it
should have had
more
the
than
first
40
down on the
yards
first
down
play
the
anyway.
field
I
before
didn't
he's
really.
finally stopped.
I'm not used to people running no
And
huddle
you
in
can
the
see
first
defensive
quarter. That's
coordinator
new.
so upset after that play because everybody on his side is thinking it's going to be a run on 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the 50, but you need guys in the back end to just step up in that situation. If they throw the football, someone's got to make a play. You couldn't get it done, and now you've got 1st and goal in your own end.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
The thing that sucks is I just
You know, a
wasn't
lot of
close enough.
offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just
I
saw
was sitting on
flawless
trying to sit on
execution
an out
on
route.
the opening
Like,
drive
see
by
if it was
the
a
offense.
curl
A nice
route.
job
It's like no
mixing
one's
in
gonna ever
pass
send a
and
running
run,
back
getting
inside
different
there. It's
guys
either you just
involved
sit on the
here
curl or
early.
it's
They
a.
cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game.
That helps.
And the offense, they've got it moving.
Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's
All
always
right.
so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
It's weird because I feel like a lot of people like to kick it to the corner because it makes it harder to return. Where honestly, I struggle actually running it up
That
the
ball
middle
skips
more
through
because
the
I
end
can't
zone.
trust my
It's
guys to
touchback,
block.
and
They
they'll
block
take
better
over
on the
at
outside.
35-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these
I
guys
don't even know
on the
who I'm
ground.
controlling.
Now adjusting. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
I like the
I
offensive
don't-
idea here to try
I didn't
to
even
force
know
the
who I was
first down.
controlling. He hiked the ball and I couldn't see anybody on the screen. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, ah, crap. In my head, I'm just like, who should I control?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Throws to the wideout.
Knocked out.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Oh, man, another
Good job, Elon.
That's 3 in a row.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Out a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here.
Better late than never.
It wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one.
Gotta remember, only got a 25 seconds, so I'll have 40. Brought him in. Left guard has to get upfield. He doesn't.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I think, right, they need some push up front, too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
That's caught. It's Blackwell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Oh, they're after him.
Damn.
And the Heat gets there. And
He stopped, but
but
it was a little bit
And that
too
was a big
late.
objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody
I got-
running off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
That's something I got talked a lot about off stream. My game against South Carolina in the Cup. It's like Sellers is moving every play.
Giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Looking downfield. It's Holstein.
There we go. Hit
They
stick.
really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense.
I'm not Chip, but we can hit. We can lay a couple of hits too.
Got it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in
Please
their own
block.
end. He's brought down.
Dude just got in front of me and just took it. Like, no, I want the ball. Like, okay, guy. Like, that wasn't for you, but sure, if you want to go ahead and field that, be my guest. Jerk.
They'll start this drive and snap it.
Glad he didn't drop it. Yeah.
The give. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
He just said, I want the ball.
Move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Was that the Packers with the onside kick? I forget the guy's name.
Just to move it on the
Where
ground.
he's just like, no, I'm fielding
Man,
this.
they've had some serious
And then you
backs
lost.
at Florida State, and you think about all the talent.
All I ask is just do what you're told. I'm not a really complicated guy.
Those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Blackwell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the
I feel like I
line
don't
and the
ask
DB,
much of my
he'll take
players.
that
I just
football.
ask them to do what they're told. What happened? I was going to field a punt, and the guy just cut me off. Whoops. Probably need to keep him in the block.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
X is probably open.
They'll go to work in the air on
Oh.
second down.
Hitting.
Fires to the big fella. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
I'm glad he caught the ball, though, because if he would have dropped it,
Accurate throw. I gotta hit those guys on
He
the
muffs
move,
it.
on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
we're going to have a conversation, and he's not going to like it.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And he can't connect on the throw.
Damn.
It's incomplete.
I had him
First
too.
quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Oh, we're just not
And
gonna
that's why
block.
he is
Okay.
an
Like I'm
all-American
trying to spread
caliber
them out.
player. He is just so physical and
I'm
dominant
trying to
against
spread
the
them
run.
out,
He's able to shed blockers,
but
uses
my offensive line
athleticism,
doesn't really
uses
win that
speed,
much,
get to the
unfortunately.
ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
I overkicked it.
And it's no good. He
Because
missed
I
it.
didn't even get a chance to
And
cut
after
back
the
in.
first
Like,
quarter, this
basically, they
guys
just
were
pushed
still
their way
tied up.
into my backfield.
And sometimes I just
It's a
feel like
waste of a
fourth down,
drive.
man,
That's
just go for it
unfortunate.
every time. Like the field goal
That
miss, make
sucks.
rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down. Got a man. It's Thomas. He stopped just a chain link or two.
Are we allowed to run no huddle like this? I'm pretty sure we couldn't run no huddle just freely.
You know, we joked that the tight ends
Every time
always
it's
go
second
for
or
it, but
it's inches,
play action
no
almost
huddle.
makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys
How?
are such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defense.
No, every time it's something less than 1 yard, it's no huddle. It's 2 for 2 on that. But we should have had him in the backfield there. My guy just slid off there. I'm not really sure why. Because I was just trying to push up the field.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Got the back over the middle. There's a live football. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. It came
Okay.
up a little short.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out.
Okay.
Massive fumble recovery.
They'll send the back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's Alchuk. Forced out of bounds.
Wow.
Dead at the 34.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wow.
The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short.
He should be able to get it. The left tackle needs to block him.
They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
I'm missing a formation. Damn it. The clock is stopping. Boy. It works against me. This doesn't work for me.
From the 36,
It definitely
down,
works
and you wonder if they're willing
against
to take
me.
2 plays to get the first. Dropping back, it's Castellanos.
Right.
Snagged in the middle, it's Bright. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, we know this guy is special.
I can assure you they
Because of
work
that,
against
his
me.
quarterback is
I've had
looking
2
to
nice
him
jet
on
sweeps
critical down and
by
distances.
my
They're
or
a man
jet
for man.
touch
There
passes
was
by
no
my
question.
opponents.
It wouldn't have mattered
They were
if he
set
was
up nicely though.
single-covered, double-covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running
He
back
hasn't, no.
quick and
Just
let
it just
some
surprised
space,
me
but
with the
there
no
was
huddle.
Absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
You play him too, don't you? Okay. I wanted to cut it back in, but
Backed up now. Here's second and
not getting any
long.
help.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Can't
Second
get
down,
both.
they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? They go to the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And the Seminoles look to keep this drive.
Oh yeah, because you guys were in the MAC together. I forgot.
To throw, it's Castellanos. Pressure coming. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
I feel like a dick,
And the
but
defender just way
I don't
too
know what
easy
happened
on
there.
that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the Seminoles line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to power it in.
Touchdown.
And he takes
Williams,
it.
let's go.
Touchdown, Florida State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Yeah, since he missed the kick, now he's rattled.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards.
No, it just surprised me because I'm not
With the short touchdown run from the 2.
I'm not used to anyone running no huddle. Like clearly you're running no huddle in that situation because you have the advantage. You only need half a yard. You're trying to hurry up and get to the line and snap something so you can try to get the 1st down. Like that. Clearly that's why it's happening. And I understand. It just caught me off guard because I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that before.
They'll put this one in play first.
Not in the NDL at least.
25. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Man, these slant routes you throw quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them with a wide receiver, and most of the time he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
Oh, Joseph.
Complete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their.
We don't need to talk about the CPU with no huddle.
That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. He's going to run it.
I hit R3 for them to come up, and they didn't. Like, come up.
Really nice awareness that time.
I did exactly what I was supposed to do there. I picked up the post on both sides of the field.
And there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
I hate that. I blitzed. I tried to force him into what I wanted him to do, and I did. I wanted him to run. I tried to send them, and they don't attack the quarterback. We should have had a stop there. They should have been coming up. Kind of mad about that.
They'll run play action. Fires to the right.
Wide open.
Got him, and nobody's close. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Oh, I know.
And I think this
Yeah.
receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find safe spots in the defense. This guy has all the routes in his toolbox.
I'm so mad at myself right now.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout.
Whoa! Where are you at? You guys should have had him.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys.
Every defensive play call that I've called has been to take away a streak. And then he runs one and then they don't react to it.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit
Every play call defensively is to make sure that we don't get beat.
It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell.
And then we
this
get beat
is a
deep.
good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice.
Holmes, let's go!
He will score! Touchdown, Seminoles!
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other
Let's
guy.
go.
Just
Come
don't
on,
let that guy
defense.
touch it again.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to
I'm sorry.
protect this lead.
I said kicking it to the side is actually easier for me to run them back. It's easier for me to run it back on that versus in actually running it back normally, you know?
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. At the 45 on his way. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss.
That's your reigning Jet Award winner because he won it for me last season.
Way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. He makes a catch.
Out of reach. Like I went to pick it up too because I was expecting it. And I got what I wanted. I tried to force him to throw it there.
These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Defense wants to bring the heat. On the direct snap, it's Reed.
And then it just works so easily.
He's gonna score.
was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. And that's
That's
what we've
quite
seen here.
painful. Like, it
Good
just
job
no
by the
one even,
quarterback. Good decision reading the coverage
no
after
one
the
on my
throw.
defensive
Earning that
line
extra point.
even
This
got
thing is all knotted up.
any type of push. The entire team got pushed backwards. Wait, it won't let me hit the button. There we go.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
Oh, that's one way to make sure that he doesn't run anything back.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the air, it's Castellanos. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Hurry up, move.
Now in motion. Handoff to the single back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can.
I wanted to wait to let the clock run down some.
Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Okay.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
He did. Oh, come on, game. Stop doing that. That's twice now. Same thing happened against Iowa State. I have someone wide open, and he doesn't try to catch the ball. That cost me against Iowa State. I would have had a first down driving before the end of the half, and then I end up punting and giving up a touchdown when I would have still had the ball. Stop being dumb, game. Just stupid. He's wide open. It's a first down and then some. And he just doesn't react to the ball. That's the second time that's happened. Don't let it cost me. It's so bad.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Reed.
It feels like it's annoying because you just get cheated. He did nothing to stop that play. He blitzed. I read it perfectly. I lobbed the ball, and then he just looks at the ball and just watches it hit his leg. Catch the damn ball.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Hard enough doing anything on this game defensively.
It's Holstein. Right down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Like, that's the kind of stuff that makes you mad. What's the point in having a better rated team when we can't just do basic stuff, you know?
He's already had a couple catches in this game. That's a good omen for the defense.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Dome. They'll try to get it through the air. That's reeled in. It's Reed. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the
So annoying. Because we still should have the ball. That would have put me around midfield-ish. I get out of bounds because he's not going to be able to get to the boundary.
Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Finding an escape route. Out of bounds at the 49.
So it just basically cost me an opportunity for a field goal. Like, he got a freebie there. Oh, I hate that, man. But it's not like it was a bad throw. He just didn't try to catch it. And I can't audible out. I'm not calling a timeout.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, and they tried the surprise onside to start the second half. And this game's a great game. It's been back and forth, tie football game. Maybe trying to jumpstart yourself. But I'll tell you what, now you've put your defense in a bind. Let's
I'm
see how they respond.
that I'm surprised that they let me catch it, to be honest. Just given the way the
Okay,
half
guys, the
ended, I
Florida
just
State
assumed that
offense
he was just
returns
gonna
to the
botch it and
field.
just give him the ball right
First
back.
drive of the second half,
All
always
right.
fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive?
It's
Who's going to take
frustrating.
some shots
Like
and
it's
try
hard
to make
playing
some plays
defense,
and
so
really go
you when
for it?
you have
Yeah,
things on
it's
offense,
interesting.
you
I
need
think
them
as
to
play
happen, you
callers
know?
right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
So it's like when you have an opportunity on offense, you got to take advantage of those. You just do.
Back to pass, it's Castellanos. And the defense jumps on it.
See what I mean? And then he just
Well, the
gets
quarterback got it to his receiver.
to lay
And
on
he's
the
going to get an
ground
opportunity to
and
make a
still
few
recover the
moves
ball.
after the catch, but he's
Good
got to do
play
a better job
call.
with
I
ball
protect
security
the
there, Todd.
ball. He
That
still
was a
fumbles.
costly fumble.
Now, because of that drop, momentum
They'll
just
start
has
this
shifted
drive
the
at
other
the
way. So now I have to
33-yard
fight to
line.
get momentum back that I already had.
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle.
So
But still
stupid.
only a
Like
modest
I had the
gain.
momentum. I had that
You
first
know,
down
tight ends are
easily
such
and
matchup
then some. And now I
nightmares.
have to fight to get it
Because
back
they're
when I
too
should have
big
never
for
lost it in the
easy
first
coverage,
place.
and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Grab near the sticks. It's Williams.
And
Smashes
we're
ahead.
not able to tackle anyone.
Shoved
I
out
don't
of
know
bounds
why.
after a big gain. They'll mark it at the
Again, it's
+32.
just out of reach. I couldn't pick the ball
Nice
off,
job by
but
the receiver there, running the drag
like now
route
the
against
momentum
zone
shifted his
coverage,
way. And it's
finding
like
the
I
soft
had
spot.
it and I
Making it
didn't
easy on
even
his
lose it. I
quarterback
didn't do
to get
anything
the
to lose the
completion, and he
momentum.
turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The sure hands, it's Reed. Breaks into the open.
And
They'll
again,
run
another
out of
fumble that we
bounds, and it's a
lose.
good pickup
I've lost
spotted at
every
the
fumble that I've had on
25-yard
offense.
line.
That was a legit fumble.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can
Offline.
catch the ball because they're
Damn,
stat patterns. That's an easy
sucks.
throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Makes
And
the
then,
grab.
yep, now he just can
And the
catch the ball while
defense
getting
makes the
hit.
immediate tackle, but he has
And
enough
just
for the
everything is
first
going
down.
his way now. Man, that sucks. We gotta make something happen now. I'm gonna have to make a user play. I've been just like inches away from making them. Ah, so painful. So painful. Playing this game just annoys you sometimes. I always gotta use the bathroom. Just kills me. I pick up the first down and then I cover the ball and he fumbles anyway. And then no one can pick it up, but the guy that laid the hit's laying on the ground and the ball just rolls right to him. Classic EA Sports. Classic EA. I love this game so much. The missed field goal was definitely on me. I overcompensated. Must have thought I was kicking on the road. But I couldn't even get, like, I lost yards there because my entire left side of the line got pushed backwards. Don't know what it is. We do not play well at home. I don't understand why. Every home game just stopped without factoring anything else in. My players play worse at home than they do on the road. Not sure why that's the case. Very annoying. Because I have home field advantage, and like, what's the point of having home field advantage if my players are going to play worse? It just basically negates the fact of having it, other than the hot routes. Like, that's probably the only benefit that I have. Because Pitt's obviously changing a lot of stuff at the line of scrimmage. I knew he would. And I know Wake Forest does too. So, like, every play on defense, I'm trying to hurry up, like, immediately. As soon as we get out on the field, start pumping up the crowd. Because they're changing stuff, like, they call the play and they're automatically changing stuff before you even, like, really get out there. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong controller. Uh-oh. There we go. My controller's not moving.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. A designed run for the quarterback.
And then falls forward.
Down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Into the end zone.
Again, like, I'm right there, but we can't get them to jump. They just keep putting their hands out. If I could just get them to jump up, I would be able to knock these balls down. I'm picking the right area of the field, but I just can't get my guys to outstretch, jump, nothing. They're just, like, kind of stretching. I need them to be more aggressive in attacking the ball, man.
And the extra point was good to finish
Jeez.
things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Gotta call something quick. I'm not gonna have enough time to wait. Oh, boy. 2 plays right now are killing me. That third down where he scrambled and we should have had him. I had 3 people in the middle of the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And it's a fumble.
Bro.
That huge gain. They recovered their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover.
About to get benched.
And the offense falls on the field.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Fighting off the defender. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
All right. You gonna change? No. Hike, blitz,
The give is to Williams.
touchdown.
Inside the got some room, headed to the goal line.
Defense, come on.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
We're like inches away from getting an interception. Let's just get one. Let's get this momentum shifted back in our favor.
Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a
I would have been
return
up
here.
7 with the ball had I got that third down stop. We don't. We give up a score. And then before the half, thankfully we don't give up any points. But I get the ball, a huge play. Like, all you need is the 10 yards for the first. We're going to pick up more than 10 yards.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26.
Glad that was a run. Because I wasn't in a good position there.
To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Looking to the big tight end.
There we go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on
A run.
down. The third down's coming up.
He just misses on the big downfield shot. I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it, you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Good job, D.
And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to
We hit a big play with McCoy, even though he fumbled the ball.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
That looks so weird. But then I ran a, I don't even know what you would call it. It's like a motion play, and it's an outside run. And caught him in a blitz. White, let's go! Let's go! Who said wide receiver screens don't work? 69 yards. All right, we got momentum defense. Come on, let's get a turnover.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back.
Good tackle. Let's go.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Holstein. Makes the grab. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a...
Huddled up this time.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reed. Love to see these third down
Damn.
conversions on
I
offense, and
actually
they're
let a
able to
guy
get it
run
from the
wide
9-yard
open deep to
line.
pick up that route, and he
Third
still
and
held
short, and
on.
I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Been so stupid.
Important in the passing game, it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away to find some room.
I had a spy there.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more
What's up,
chances to
Lexi?
get this first down.
Nice win against Iowa.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield.
Bailed out.
They get him stopped, but
So his receiver can attack the ball and jump up. But didn't I just have Deuce play against Penguin, who's 6'6", and just stand there flat-footed on one of those balls? Like, I don't understand why it's so inconsistent.
Just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. They'll try to get outside. Stop
Should be nowhere.
he'll lose a yard.
That is how you form tackle.
It's crazy because I had Benson last year, who's a big guy, and he was aggressive in attacking those deep balls. Benson needs to teach Deuce something because apparently Deuce does not know how to do that. But have not been able to really throw those deep balls one-on-one with him to keep getting picked off. I think Penguin picked one off. And then when I was playing against Georgia Southern Big Red, similar thing.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Right back to the well. He's tackled
Against
right
Oregon.
at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Good luck. I don't have anything else to say. Good luck.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. He's got it.
I can only pick up one of them.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Good play call. I could only pick up one.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own.
I don't even know what I called. Gotta run something else because I called the wrong play.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
I got lucky because I called the wrong play. I had the audible. Good thing I set my
Starting
audibles.
this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40.
All right, let's go, guys.
Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out.
And then he just runs right up the middle.
How
That's
nice is it as
painful.
a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
I just ran right around. No one picked him up. Dang.
The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. under fire. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Deuce.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's White. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was
We fought for those yards.
Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
I was trying.
Quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5.
I don't care about the ends. They're too far outside.
Those long yardage situations.
Shakes off the defender. Across the 25. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Well, I think this running back has proved in this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? In a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Here comes the heat. He makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what,
I still have to play my game against Iowa, and that dictates who advances. If I win, I advance with South Carolina. If I lose, South Carolina advances anyway. It's either me or Georgia Southern. All right, offense. Good job. Okay.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Do we have one more stop in us?
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Put a lot of points. Yeah, if I win, like, I have positive, unless Iowa absolutely beats the crap out of me, which wouldn't matter anyway. All right, hurry up and get to the line and start pumping up the crowd.
Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Bears the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
107, goddamn, dude.
More of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
It's a running room.
Game.
He's at the 40. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive.
Dang, I had him right there. I just couldn't get close enough to him. I thought I had him there, that one right there, and I just ran right by him.
Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Makes one man miss. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill fast.
They'll ride Davis here. He's brought down to
No huddle.
running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here.
If you can tell.
The tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be
Again, gotta have a first down there. Quick no huddle to hurry up and get to the ball and snap it. 3 for 3 on those.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
What would be nice is if I could change my defense.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Trying to punch it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run. Here we go on 2nd. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situation.
Chip, where are you? Take my controller. Give me a fumble on one of these. Come on, Chip. I know you're lurking somewhere.
Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Now, I'm going for it on 4th down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing. But I got 3 timeouts, and that is a good thing. Because I have those in my pocket, I can attack the whole field. I just got to focus in on the yardage to get this 4th down and move the sticks.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein.
Let's go, defense.
Anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Seminoles backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
I tried to hike the ball.
Quarterback's mistake
Taking their time.
pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost.
That's unfortunate. I had enough time there. Clearly not.
Let's go. Right. Single, single. Get set. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they swarm him under. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice
Come
game.
on, guys. That 3 yards hurts so much right now. Oh, man, this is open. Hurry up. Hike the ball.
They'll go right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos.
Damn.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Pittman.
Let's go.
He's got
Let's
enough for the
go.
first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like,
That's
it's
for
gotta
you,
be
Dad.
somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense
Oh,
really
let's
needs
go.
to have a plan.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having to chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much
Boy, oh boy.
offensive has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show.
Shut up, announcers. All right. Let me try to get stuff real quick because what a weird game. I feel like this is Tampa Bay football, like back in the day with the Bucks. Whenever we scored a lot of points, it had to be some weird stuff going on. We got one stop. I don't remember his turnover. When did he turn over the ball? Was it a fumble? Because I don't believe I got a pick. I felt like I would have remembered that. I just couldn't get close enough. Like I was just away. Even I tried swatting on one just to try to see if I could trigger a jump, and I couldn't. That one makes me sad though, because the one thing that I came into this game trying to do, I was going to sit in 3-3-5 to start the game to see if he would run the ball. And then he started running some, but he was completely in pass mode. So like if he's just going to sit in the pass, I can try to play 3-3-5 and cover the deep middle. The difference was when I played against Georgia, Andy immediately went full on run the ball and just pounded the ball down my throat and forced me to come out of it. So he forced me to run a two safety defense. Like you're not running 3-3-5 because I'm just going to keep running the ball up the gut and gouge you. But Pitt never really did that. He ran it some, but not enough to force me out of it, which probably would have made some of those reads a little bit easier, especially for the big plays. Make sure I get everything recorded here. All right, let's look at Pittsburgh first. I'll get these for YouTube. 25-39. Read 101. Yeah, the Wildcat play. Stopping the pass is hard. So against Wake Forest, I'm going to have to do the same thing. Like it's not a knock on. It was a fumble. Okay, it's not a knock on Devin because I know he can pass the ball well, but he comes out to the line of scrimmage and he makes a lot of adjustments. So my mindset, knowing that I'm at home, was every play we're coming out and I'm switching to a defensive lineman and pumping up the crowd before I even figure out what I want to do on defense. Try to make it hard for those adjustments to go through. I'm about to do the same thing against Wake Forest because I said my friend called it the etch a sketch offense. Like you come out there and then you're just changing everything. But he spreads the ball around. It makes it hard to key in on a guy. So he's definitely making his reads. I'm just mad about that one deep ball. The other two, like one with the tight ends, like but the deep ball for a touchdown, like I was trying to take away seams. That's the one thing I did. Excuse me, the one thing I didn't want to let him have. The one with the tight end, I couldn't do anything because I was trying to get over and I got over too late. The touchdown pass to the tight end was similar. Like I'm trying to get over there, but I got over too late. The key thing though was the drops, him not being able to hold on to some of those balls. When he had momentum, he did. When it was neutral or he didn't, he was dropping those. So that's big. That definitely helped out. A home field advantage comes through. Special teams clearly, was the star of the game. Such an awkward way to win. Yeah, that edge rusher just rushed right in untouched. I was really surprised by that. Forced two fumbles. And then I missed the kick. He did not. He didn't have to kick. I missed it at home. That's embarrassing. See, this is why I say on second down, I usually try to center it, and then on third down, I run whatever play I'm going to run. But that play, I figured he's probably going to try to stop the pass. So I'm going to try to run the ball, and then we'll see what happens. But then I got blown up and got tackled for a loss. Yeah, look at Tommy, 19 to 21, looking like he did against Bama, no yards. The guy's doing all the work, but it's fine, whatever. And I don't believe I ran with him once. So I thought about running a read option. Actually, the first play that I ran was a read option, and I was going to keep it, but I couldn't because I thought it was going to be covered up. But then once the play developed, I didn't even look. I was just looking at the right side of the line. The line had great blocking. I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna run it off the. I wonder if I'll be able to look back in the replay and see if he actually would have had it. I might have to go watch the replay on YouTube or Twitch. Pittman leading the team in receptions. White starting to come alive now. A screen pass taken to the house, and then he had that one other play where he like dug out yards. McCoy fumbled the ball, but still had some big plays. Singleton, like it doesn't like dang, I just think about this for a second. I was 19 to 21. One of my throws I was hit as I threw. And then the other one was to a running back who was wide open who didn't try to catch the ball. I'm not like the last two games, I'm not going to be more efficient passing the ball in terms of not throwing an interception. Because after playing against Penguin, I had to go back and look at some stuff, and Penguin definitely was on my reads for sure. But Penguin played good defense, and he made it really difficult for me to pass the ball. He was like flooding areas of the field, and his play calling was better than mine. So I couldn't do anything on offense because I just couldn't really get a rhythm going. He kept me off balance a lot. Even in times when I had the right play call, I was still hesitating because I was nervous because of the way he was playing defense. Because you do not want to make a mistake and make things worse. Still mad about that. I mean, sure, it was, like 43 yards, whatever, but still, got to make those at home. Uh, oh, yeah, I forgot. I need to be scrolling all the way through because I'm going to do the stats later. Forgot about that. So, defense, I got to scroll all the way down. Man, I was watching the start of that UNC game. I was at my parents' house watching it with my godfather and um my dad. And I saw UNC's first drive. They just walked down the field. I'm like, uh-oh, uh-oh. We may be onto something here. And now they're gonna just turn around and just get their cheeks clapped for the rest of the game. Holmes, though, you sir are the star of the game. Because then he just start high kicking on the kickoffs. And hell, Lucas still that 21-yard one. He almost had a seam to break up the middle on that. But Holmes, big game. But that one by Brown right there was wild. I'm like, bro, why? Because look, he has 89 speed. I don't know what his Excel is, but 94 speed. The difference of Holmes and Brown, that punt, I mean, he might have been able, like, Brown had a nice return. He couldn't hit the corner, though. Maybe if Holmes hits the corner, he could have had another score. All right, let me look at the replays and then we'll shut her down. So let's go to the first quarter. What can I look at? Yeah, this one was the no huddle. And then I tried to cover the running back. So you see me there cover, and then he steps outside and I follow him, but too late. And he tries to get out there on it, but he can't. Good throw by him. And then the juke, and both guys go sliding, spin. But hey, at least I was able to slow him down. Still scored, but at least I slowed him down. Made him have to earn the touchdown, inside the 10, inside the 5. Yeah, that was an easy run. Let's look at that dominance right there by 66. Completely opened up a hole. And 55, I mean, he shrugs him away, but too late. Good blocking. Well, let me do it. This is probably going to change later on the season. When I played, I don't know if anyone remembers this. When I played Rote last season, he was the first game of the season that I had. And he scored on 2 user pick sixes. He's one of the best defensive users in the league. But what kept me in the game early on was kick return. I notice a lot of people, when they're worried about someone returning a kick, try to kick it to the corner. But for whatever reason, these guys here are way more reliable at blocking than those guys up there. So I actually prefer that because I only have to worry about 3 people immediately, and I know I have 3 blockers, and then I'm just keeping an eye on what else is going on. So if you look at it, 24 is coming down, and that's a wrap. Because all I have to do is hit the corner. If 24 runs, this is bad pursuit by him. If he actually kind of runs just parallel, he may be able to slow me down. But because he's running down and in, he basically took himself out the play. And yeah, like there's no one else there. But that would have been the guy. If he just strings it out and forces me, like I'm gonna run outside anyway, because I can't run up the middle. Because that 20 blew that up. But if 24 were to, push me towards the sideline, probably get a stop. And then this play, we get a stop there. I got sacked on 3rd and 7. I didn't see what happened. I just know I got sacked. Probably I think I was running 4 verticals. I was looking for the tight end. Yeah, because I pump fake. I wanted to throw here, but I don't know. Robinson and jump balls make me nervous. Thanks, Taylor. So my only read. Oh dang. Oh no, he was covered. Pretty much he had everyone covered. I would have had to drop it in the bucket with 6, and that's a risky one. But the only guy I had was here. So I think this is what Vic is talking about. And this is also what my friend Mason is talking about. Because right there is when I wanted to throw the ball. I saw him stop. No playmaker. I saw him stop, and I wanted to throw the ball, but it's too late. But then it's even worse because he stopped. And if you look at it, then he started running. So he basically almost ran into an interception. I probably got the best out of that. But this is something that I need to just acknowledge. And I think this may be one of those times I'm going to have to really sit down. I, as someone who's played in the NDL since the PS3, these plays right here always make me nervous to run. Now, I just explained what my progression was and what I was looking for on the play. 70% of people will run, and rightfully so. One, I'm about to get sacked, but he only brought 3. There's no spy. I should have ran. And with his speed, that's scary. And what is 55 doing? Oh, he just got thrown aside. Okay. Because when he stopped right there, that's when I want to throw the ball. It's like, oh, he stopped. But I think if I would have threw it, it would have been a pick because when I go to throw, he starts running towards the sideline. So he was using that guy, as you can see, and he would have jumped right back and picked it. So it's probably for the best. But plays like that, I got to run. There's nothing there. The only guy is him, and he's not faster than Tommy is. Like I have to run in that situation. But it's just ingrained in my head not to run with the quarterback. I had the same issue when I had Michigan back in the day. with Denard Robinson because people would be worried about me running with him, and the only runs I ever had were just the scripted run plays. So I don't know, like Vic said, maybe it's a coach report thing. You're worried about it, but I went through my two reads and there's no one open. I couldn't see him, but I see he's covered. He's covered because he's using him. He's covered. That's a risky throw, and I can't throw to White. So I really don't have anywhere to go with the ball. I think I might have to, especially with a speedy quarterback, like that is a dangerous weapon, and it would force people to defend differently if I actually, you know, used them. All right, this was the weird fumble. Did he even fumble the ball? Because it looked like he was laying on the ground. I'm surprised he didn't challenge it, honestly. I went for the hit stick. He's laying on his leg. What the hell? EA Sports, bro. Look at this. He's laying on him. Then you move, and then he like kind of levitates. But yeah, look at him. He still has control of the ball. Still has control of the ball. Still has control of the ball. I think he's down. And then now the ball comes out. And you can see like the way the camera shifted. That wasn't a fumble. I'm surprised he didn't challenge that. Really surprised he didn't challenge that because I didn't think it was a fumble. I think that's twice at home. So I had one against I fumbled the ball against Penguin and he didn't challenge it and we were talking about that after the game. And he over pursued on that one, thinking I was just gonna run outside. I'm just trying to hide behind the lineman. Okay. Kenny Johnson was at the seam to the left. That's why I was trying to keep the safeties here. I wanted to run three high because I basically wanted the safety here, a safety like in the middle here, and then I was gonna play the middle. So if he ran anything like this, and like 87 ran I guess I don't want to say like a slanted streak, but not just straight up the field, not a regular vertical route, like inside streak, I would pick him up, and then the safety here would pick up number five. Now on the other side, this safety should pick up two, and then you hike the ball. And I had it reversed. That's why, because three was the one that was the safety. So he had to come across, but you see he's fading away. And I'm trying to cover the middle, but then I see it and it's too late. Shouldn't have went for a hit stick, but I thought I was close enough to try to knock it out, but it didn't matter anyway. Okay, let's see this kick return. So instead of kicking it to the left, this time he kicked it to the right. The same thing. I have reliable blockers in 1287 and 8. Like all these guys back here, the back five, they're gonna block. So I'm just trying to follow them. And you see 87 there, 83 can take on him. 18's blocking, 12's blocking. And then 83 is just going upfield. So I already see, boom, right there. There's your hole. Everyone else is blocked. And 32 again, pursuit. There's really nowhere for him to go. Oh, there's no one there. I think this was the tight end, right? I tried to get to him. No, it wasn't a tight end. That was that one. Like there's no way I could get to him. Good play call. Okay. Goff, the Wildcat play. Like there's nothing I can do there because I tried to run a zone and stay outside, which is why I was controlling the corner in case it was a toss. But it didn't matter. 82 didn't have anyone to block, and he picked up the block perfectly. Took out two people. Even if he would have took out one, it wouldn't have mattered. He was going to score. And then Singleton. Like I don't think I can use Singleton in like dead pass situations anymore. That's the second time that I've had him out there, and I think the first time actually was Webster. As you look at that, it's 3rd and 2 at the 48. He picks up the first down. It was at least 10 yards because a lot of people were off. He catches that ball. We're probably around his 40-yard line, and I still have a timeout. So all I need is yards, and I get a field goal attempt. I didn't even get a chance to kick it. Then we get the onside kick, but then we fumbled, and I tried to cover up the ball. Honestly, thinking about this play, because my first read was White. Actually, my first read was Pittman, and that's a risky one. But if I would have threw it on time, he would have been open. I could have went to White. White burned him, so I really could have. But then I saw this, like he was wide open. Blackwell, and that one hurt. And then 3rd and 4, I tried to get across and get over to the tight end, but I read it. That's my only read. But like that right there, like why would you do that? Stuff like this kills you. You're that close to touching the ball. Why not jump or put your hands up? Like instead of putting your hands out, we could have knocked that ball down and forced the decision. Interesting. All right, touchdown run, blitz from all linebackers. Williams gets by him, and then Deuce. One thing Deuce does, he definitely blocks. Just doesn't block on RPOs, but he blocks on run plays. And then the screen pass after getting a stop. R1, Blackwell was open too, but White more. Good speed, good acceleration, and off to the races. All right. I don't remember what this was. I don't think this was a seam. I think this was a drag or crossing route. No, deep off. That's where, yeah, the aggressive catch. And then 24, no, Kirkland just sits there waiting for the ball, trying to catch it like that. Can't do that. All right, last quarter. What do we got? The touchdown pass. This one, good play call by him. You got two guys coming across. It has to be 7, but 7 is specifically put where he is for a reason. Failed. So I can only pick up one. As soon as I trail up with the tight end, the ball is short. I could get a touchdown. Good play call. Williams again running the ball. One of my favorite plays, the halfback wham, didn't work on last year's game, but it works a lot better this year. So just have to be selective of when I call it. Good blocking. This was a crossing route, I believe. I thought for sure that he was going to get him. So I even go for a hit stick there. I just want to tackle him and just missed him. And then I tried to strip the ball with Joseph. Not really sure why. But that key 4th down stop would get a sack. All right, cool. Oh boy, we survived. One last thing I need to look at real quick, just for doing the stats. 58 yards, and then the longest run, 20. Cool. I think I said in the recap against Virginia we were 3-2. We weren't, but we are 3-2 now. I will take that, and I will be happy with it, and we'll go from there. Just wish we didn't get called for that false start, or the false start to stop, because then it made it 1st and 13 instead of 1st and 10. Pushed me further back. But then I don't know. I would have on that read option. Maybe I just would have made the decision just to keep it anyway with the quarterback, thinking he would, maybe run commit up the middle. So I don't know. Maybe that was the right decision. Well, maybe not the right decision. It's definitely not the right decision because you don't want to lose yards. But I think it ended up working out in a situation where you're annoyed because it just makes it harder. Thankfully, it wasn't 5 yards and was only three. All right, let me hop off, David. If you're still here, I'll see you tomorrow night. We'll get our game in. I'll have to check with Corey and see when we can